Hi, it's Peg, and I just wanted to revisit this piece that I started on Art Joy Sharing Live the other day. Remember, this was an embossed piece, and so what I've done is I've heated an iron and taken some, what do they call that stuff? Just, lightweight paper, and ironed it over the top to remove the embossing powder so it looks like a smooth surface again. And what I have are these large pencils from Jerry's Artorama. I'm just doing a little shading around the images with those pencils to give it a little more depth. And, I just want to keep working this watercolor background that I have here a little bit. It's very pale, and I want to give it a little more zhuzhing. You know how we do that zhuzhing thing. So these pencils are a good thing to have on hand. These are Jumbo Jet Sanguine and Jerry's Artorama Artist Products. I've got sepia, I've got a white one, I've got a black one. They're just something that's nice to use. Now, you can do some of this work with your, what do they call those? They are, the water-soluble generals stuff that you can get, or what's the other one that you can get? The Stabilo all. Those are all water-soluble, and they work great for doing this sort of thing. But I want to, have a little bit of separation from the background in these images, and the way I'm doing that is by applying color with these pencils. And, I'll end up mounting this on some other colored cardstock and, do a little more zhuzhing because I can. So if you don't know about watercolor workout, which is the hashtag for this, Chelsea and I started a week or so ago doing watercolor for Art Joy Sharing Facebook group. We do a live show each week, 10:30 Central Standard Time. And in that live show a couple weeks ago, we started with some watercolor. And we're going to continue doing some watercolor, for at least the next month and probably on beyond that. There is a file folder in the group. So if you have watercolors that you've done, I invite you to post your photos there so that everybody can see what you're doing with watercolor. I'm working, daily. I've been working with different water-soluble mediums. This is another water-soluble medium, which are these inks. These are distress inks. And you can apply water to them, which I will do. But I'm just enriching that background with some of these inks. And then I will add some water, as we do. We splatter and add water. And, get that water droplet effect in the background. I really like that you can see through all of those layers and you have that water droplet effect. So these are some of those rounded blending tools that I got from scrapbooks.com. Now, I really like the concept. I really like the fact that they're rounded. However, the foam on these does not hold up as well as the stuff from Ranger. So be wary. If you do very much scrubbing with them, the foam is going to fall apart. So if you're not a scrubber like I am, you'll probably be okay. I really use my tools. I do a lot of scrubbing with them, so yeah, they're not going to last very long for me. So just cleaning up my spot, and I'll get that water and I'll do a little splashing. And now I'm pulling up where the water was sitting on the card because it releases a little bit of that color when you do that. And I'm going to heat set that because I'm going to do a little pen work, and it's very difficult to do over the top of something that is damp or wet, and watercolor card especially is difficult to do that with. So anyway, all of the things that I am using, you can probably go find in my Amazon store, because I keep track of a lot of different products and things that I use in that storefront, and it's listed in the description box below. And then I welcome you to also search that hashtag, whether you're on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, any other social media. You should be starting to find other people's artwork posting using that hashtag, if they're using the hashtag, and I invite you to do so. So anyway, it's just another way of people finding what you're working on. So I'm going to, do a little hand lettering, finish this piece out, and move on to yet another water-soluble medium. I yesterday had done a piece with some of those liquid metal and color burst. I still have a bunch of other water-soluble mediums that I need to get out and use, because I'm kind of going through things at the beginning of the year, seeing what I like, what I don't like, and what I want to keep, what I want to eliminate from my stash, and doing a whole clean out. So this is a good opportunity for me to check out all of those water-soluble mediums and see what I want to keep, whether it is Neo colors or distress crayons, marabou crayons, water-soluble oil pastels, gelatos, pencils and pens, and oh my goodness, there are any number of things that you can do this with. And that's why I'm saying, don't go out and buy something special, because we all have a bunch of things in our stash that we need to use up, and figure out what we like working with. So, that's what I'm doing. I hope you guys have resolved some of those issues for yourself too. So I want to thank those people that have been following me this month. I want to thank those people who are contributing to my channel, whether it's with monetary contribution or with sharing what I do or being part of the community. It all helps to let YouTube know how you value what we do here. And I hope you do value it, and I hope you come back and watch this again some point in time and are sharing your work. So remember to be kind, love one another, and I will see you again soon. Thanks, guys.